Skitch and I are at Fort Madison, which I believe is one of the fresh air stops. It's very short. We have like 3 minutes. Good game, good game, good game. Alright, we somehow have to get to that pedestrian bridge over there. And we got routed through the construction, so I'm trying to figure out our way out of here. It's such a wild route that we gotta go. That's the train we took. I was trying to get that pedestrian bridge that's in the distance, but I guess it was closed off and impossible to get to. That's our hotel right there. It would have been so much quicker with the diagonal straight to the hotel. Skitch is back at the hotel. I like to when I'm coming to any place, just do kind of like a late night side quest, finding some food or just doing a quick exploration. Skitch is wiped out, so she's already fallen asleep, but I'll always bring her a slice to make sure she has something. According to Google, this pizza shop place is open, so I'll check it out. What? It's running. I was looking at the timetables and I was showing that all like the routes were canceled, but that could have been for the, nope, that's okay. I feel scammed. The transit app was saying that like a couple of the routes were canceled, so we walked, but it's fine. I got pizza, we're good. This looks really good. Alrighty, Skitch, what day is it?
14.
We are in Kansas City. We were, yeah, we can make it. We're looking at going to the bus stop. It is a bus stop that is made from an old bus.
And the Dollar General Express, the world's only urban Dollar General.
I think this is the nicest Dollar General I've ever been in. Okay, we made it to the bus stop. What do you think so far, Skitch?
Incredible.
Can you move these? Nah, they're like locked in place. I think this is my favorite bus stop ever. Can you go sit in the seat? Oh, no, it's blocked off. We just got off the KC bus. Kansas City does free transit. The driver did not wait for us at all. They pulled up, and I'm pretty sure that the bus was still moving.
Yeah, like 1 mile per hour.
But yeah, they hadn't. They are moving the buses. There was no wait for us, and the driver was very efficient.
And she told us to have a nice day. I wanted to tell her to have a nice day. She beat me to it.
So now we're at the city hall, and I think I found the city flag, so I'm gonna go check that out. All right, I found Kansas City, Missouri's city flag. Skitch finally, after many cities, I got a Pop-Tart, and yeah, we completed the 3 C's.
Yeah, finally. Welcome to Bus Talk with Skitch and Jamie.
We usually don't record on the bus. We usually try to avoid it, but it finally got emptied out.
Yeah.
But it's been packed on every ride that we've been on.
Yeah.
So.
It was awkward. Like I was right next to a woman and like trying to film out the window, and I feel like she was like saying stuff about me. And I'm like, I'm just not gonna engage.
Brought us to a gas station.
This is what everyone told me was the best place, and this was the most walkable one.
About an hour walk.
45 minutes.
Where are we going to?
The plaza area. I don't know what's there, but everyone keeps telling me to go there, so I guess we'll go check it out. And the streetcar runs along there.
Yeah, and we're gonna take this streetcar back, get some footage of this said streetcar.
For Ethan.
We were just at Walmart. We were getting lottery tickets for my lottery map. That street over there is State Line Road, and it separates Kansas and Missouri. And we're on the Missouri side right now.
We walked to Missouri.
These signs just crack me up. We're making it to the end of the line. We're walking, I think this is Market Street.
No, this is Brookside Boulevard.
Oh, sorry, Brookside.
We're
So
going to 51st Street in Brookside.
So we're gonna start at the end of the line, and then we're gonna make some stops along the way, but we're gonna take it end to end. They got some semi-grassy trams.
Tram tracks.
Yeah, but they still put concrete in the
I'm
middle.
wearing my trolley necklace.
So we're about to take some stops, so we'll get some footage along the way. We just got to the end of the line walking, checking out the end of the station. Yep, and that's the end of the station. There's a little map of the route. One of the downsides of free transit is there's no fare cards for us, which is fine. So we just took some of the KC streetcar rider information for our scrapbook. Look at this walkable cheesecake factory. Just prime walkability right here. It's a little while how they did the tracks because it comes off this transit way and then splits like that for a bi-directional way.
They really couldn't have made this platform easier to access the main destination.
We got at the stop at Union Hill and we're going through this little cut through that takes you to a like World War I park that we're going to explore. Then we're going to head over to Union Station to check it out during the day when things are open. We were there yesterday and it seemed like a lot of things were closed. Oh, that's a cool video. Skitch got some video in the median of
Main
the
Street.
streetcar. We're going to send that over to Ethan. Hopefully he uses it. If not, we're calling him out right now for not using it.
Yeah, Ethan, what the hell? I put myself in danger for you.
This is a pretty beautiful cut through. Except for that parking garage, but
Yeah, we're in my move downtown.
as far as look a little nice cut through right off the streetcar. Definitely that cut through is worth it. Brings you straight to the park. There also happens to be a money museum here. Federal Reserve. I think these are all the flags that have Federal Reserves.
That are represented by this region of the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
There's also on the St. Louis.
I think it's free. Or else, I mean, it's the money museum. It probably costs money. Skitch was correct about the flags outside. It was with this region. So we just got done with the Federal Reserves Museum. It ended up being free. And on the way out too, they even give you like some shredded money that I don't know what to do with.
In your smoothie.
We got to make like a little fake dollar. Oh, Skitch is gonna pull it out. Like a little.
That's mine. I got the choo-choo train, the mountains, and the cow. And Jamie just got everything that was with the choo-choo train.
Yeah, there's like a different segment you can kind of scratch off and make into a dollar. So we just got to the top of the World War I memorial. It has this really good view of the city from up here. So now we're checking out Union Station while it's open. Gonna figure out we can navigate the pedestrian bridge. We were not able to get that. It might just be closed when we were there last night. Skitch and I figured out why we couldn't use the pedestrian bridge. They closed it off when there's a fence in this space. So down this hall is where the pedestrian bridge would pick up. So seems very illogical, but
You could take the streetcar to Union Station.
we could.
Speed it up then.
We could. I just wanted to take the pedestrian bridge. Now we're back to catching the next train to go explore the entire length of the ride. So we took it to the end of the line. There is an extension over there. Doesn't look like it's open yet, but I believe it takes you to another like sports facility, arena or something. But we're here at City Market to go check it out. Got a view of the skyline.
Ooh.
Sketch if our train is late. This is why, the freight train.
I don't think that's the track it came in on, actually.
Well, it still delays us. Just in general, the freight. On the way here, we had like 3 times that we got delayed at least 30 minutes each time. We made up some time, but inevitably we were like 30 minutes late to getting here. So hopefully we don't have that problem getting out of here. We got rails to trails. We're walking along the streetcar. We took it all the way to the end to River Market, and we found this old streetcar, vintage, on the way back. This looks like the entertainment district, power and light. I thought the event would be over by now and the bridge would be open. Yeah, it's still salty. It's just so dumb for like in a.
Literally doubles our time to walk there from the hotel. We just got the boarding call for the Southwest Chief. We are at the front of the line.
And,
we better get seated together. And Jamie made a friend.
Yeah, the sweet grandma was talking to me and showing me videos of her dog and
Her kids.
Her kids that just got married.
Twins. Alright, we got seated together right next to the staircase. Jamie, let me have the window seat. You know it's his turn. We will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 15 of our Amtrak honeymoon. We are on the Southwest Chief. We just woke up. Well, I woke up. Jamie is still sleeping. We are here in La Junta, Colorado for a quick fresh air break. And then we're getting off the train today in Albuquerque and taking the Rail Runner train to Santa Fe.
Once I turn those lights back on the outside of the train, we will have left the state of Colorado and entered the state of New Mexico. Alright folks, welcome to New Mexico, the land of enchantment.
Do the other pressure?
No, there wasn't another fresh air break.
Oh, okay.
I was just walking up and down the cafe cart while it was closed. So we're getting close to Albuquerque. Allegedly. There was another place where it could have technically got off of, but we had Lamy, and it does connect to Santa Fe, but we do want to ride
The Rail Runner.
The Rail Runner. So we are going to Albuquerque. Obviously, I got to get the Albuquerque city flag before we have like an hour to do that, and then we're gonna take the train over and spend the night in Santa Fe. All right, so Amtrak drops you off a little bit more further down. This section of the station is where you'll catch the Rail Runner. There's a map. You can either buy the tickets online ahead of time, or you can board the train and you pay when you get on. There's one of the BRT stations. When I came here last time, they were still, you saw to pay for the BRT system, so I have like a little ticket from the last time. There it is. We're walking to the Silver Street Market. Got the city flag. We're still near the station just because we got inty bit of time to get over there after checking out the market. It's cool, it's 3 levels.
Northbound train to
I couldn't find any live tracking for it, but they do use the transit app, and it does track other people. I did put myself on there, but we couldn't figure out when it was coming exactly. It does recommend that you go to the station a little bit earlier, because a lot of people on the app were saying it left a lot earlier. This one left right on time, but just to be safe. How is your whale runner? center experience.
Look, but my earring broke. They were my favorite.
Sorry. It was going too fast here. Look at all those cars stuck. Perfect. That sucks for them. Just got off the rail runner, and Skitch is a little jealous that they have an REI right off the train station.
The nearest REI to us is 15 miles away. At least 2 buses.
There was a sign back there that said Santa Fe, a walking city.
Aww,
So
we're home.
I guess they're pushed to themselves as walkable.
And they've got all these paths and stuff.
Our hotel's literally right there. That's how easy it is from the train station. They call themselves a walking city, but they have beg buttons. That was one of the most confusing entrances.
But now we know.
Now we know. And there's no...
It's not very pedestrian oriented or rail runner oriented.
Yeah. We kind of just got to go this way. This is how roads divide us. I got Chinese food and she got a grilled cheese that's really good. And this road we cannot cross. Santa Fe is beautiful when it's raining. And it's warm enough. Oh, we're getting churros. The churro bar. Got really small sidewalks. The chili park. There's a dry goods. They did pedestrianize some of the area.
Concepts of pedestrianization.
I feel like this is a very common like commercial western old town vibe where you have like a plaza in the middle and then surrounded by all these shops. But then you go slightly outside, you just see swaths of like surface lots. Prescott's like kind of an example of this.
But I like the inner square part.
Oh yeah, no, the inner square part is the best. Also, I've been here before and it raining just has a different vibe with it that I'm really enjoying.
But this vibe is the best because you're with your wife, right?
I just was not expecting this to go so far back. But they have all our drinks that we wanted and tourist stuff.
Well, Jamie had to settle for the lodge.
Yeah. I always love some like overhang, some shaded walkways.
Covered from the rain here.
Although I think it stopped a little bit. Definitely lots of tourist shops that you're gonna get here. So we found this market. They're open pretty late, till 2 in the morning. It's like the only thing that's...
These are impossible to find in real life.
And they're open till 2 a.m. It was a really nice little bodega. No lottery tickets though, so we'll probably get that when you go back to Albuquerque tomorrow.
Let me get your ice cream.
Yeah, it's fun checking out Santa Fe. Alright, I'm feeling a little defeated. I'm trying to find the city flag. What date is it?
16.
Awesome. What are we doing today?
Going to the Santa Fe Farmers Market and then taking the rail runner back to Albuquerque.
So we're at the Santa Fe rail yard. We're still looking through the farmers market. Still looks like a lot of art. I think we're kind of looking for some more pastries and snacks. Skitch's favorite thing at farmers markets.
You know my favorite thing at farmers markets?
Yeah, this is the inside. This is where most of the produce looks like it's at. Ooh, and pastries. See? Yeah. Got to find a bus. Yesterday they stopped running pretty early, so we couldn't take one. Found a really good bagel place. All right, I found my New Mexico lottery tickets. I think these are perfect. Hopefully I lose some of them so I can use it for my map. Sorry, Santa Fe bus, we didn't get to ride you. We have to go catch the rail runner. Sorry, Skitch. Next time. I think their buses are also free too.
Yeah.
So one beef that Skitch has with Santa Fe right now is it claims itself to be a walking city, but all the infrastructure that's set up,
it's not default crossing, so you have to press the button in most intersections to get the light to cross. And we just pressed that one.
before the light even changed.
Yeah, but the cycle had already started, so I guess we don't deserve to cross the street.
We are walking back to the rail runner. We're gonna catch our train and head back to Albuquerque, do a little exploration, and catch the Sunset Limited. Sorry, not Sunset Limited. Yeah, Southwest Chief. Back to Phoenix, Flagstaff, and then our Greyhound to Phoenix. Skitch and I are back on the rail runner.
We found a real outlet.
Yeah, we found our real outlet, so that one actually works. It's not a fake one. We're on the middle level this time. We had a little table. Just got off the rail runner right there. We walked over. We're catching a 66 bus to go over to Nob Hill area and eat some lunch before we gotta take the Amtrak. There's the BRT.
That Jamie promises I'll get to ride.
We will. I just found like this free museum on the campus, the University of Mexico. It's in just like a free exhibit, so we're gonna go check it out, and then we will take this BRT back to downtown Albuquerque to catch our train, which didn't get canceled like our Greyhound did. We're gonna check out this free Maxwell Museum of Anthropology on the University of New Mexico's campus. Apparently it's free. It's like the same person. What did you think of the free exhibit?
It was fine.
There was cool lights that we
There
could
was
press.
interactive buttons.
She's a sucker for interactive buttons in museums. Now we're headed to the duck pond. We found the duck pond. I want to get video of where the ducks are, but someone's apparently getting married over there, and I don't want to ruin it. Oh no, all the leaning benches, and we got the one sitting bench. That looks it looks like they just flipped it over. We just boarded the train to go to Flagstaff. We're gonna be sitting here for a minute though, because this is a fueling station. But I got some stuff from Silver Market. I didn't get to film it because I didn't bring my phone with me. All right, Skitch and I just got off the last train on the entire trip. And we're going to a hotel she really wants to go to because it's in a Jimmy Eat World song. And it's just a block up this way. Tomorrow, we are also going to be coming back here to get our shuttle. Greyhound got canceled on us, so we had to take a groom shuttle, which is a little bit more money. I would have preferred to take the intercity buses because they're a lot cheaper.
And they would have dropped us off way closer to downtown.
The train blocks the road while they have their fresh air break. So it goes on like that for another like 5 minutes.
Day 17, the last day.
We're in Flagstaff, Arizona. We're getting our favorite coffee shop that's up here. It's called Late for the Train. And then we're getting this bagel. It's kind of our staple when we're here.
And getting some steps in.
And looking for the city flag, which they don't really have, I think. So the hotel we're staying at is where the pine cone drop happened. So they literally drop a pine cone from the top, and there's thousands of people here They closed off the street. I went to it one time. It was pretty cool. Although, yeah, it's just literally a pine cone that they drop from the hotel roof. Oh, Skitch, look, it's the Empire Builder. Late train.
Oof.
What was some of your highlights of the Amtrak trip?
Seeing my friends in San Francisco, Portland, and Chicago. Riding the cable car in San Francisco, even though it's touristy. And all the shopping we got to do.
Damn, Seth just got left out.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Seth.
I miss you, Seth. That was my best part, was Minneapolis. I wish we had more time there.
Yeah, we got robbed.
I feel like, though, we did kill
refunded.
a lot of, yeah, we got refunded. So actually our trip was even $75 cheaper if you want to consider the...
Yeah, so $425 for 17 days of adventure.
Between the two of us. Skitch always has to go to Biff Bagels when we come up here. Late for the train, Biff Bagels. Always come here. It's also easy because if we ever take a Flixbus that doesn't get canceled, our Greyhound, the station's right up here. Biff's is right here, super easy to get to. One of the things I'm like my biggest takeaway from our Amtrak honeymoon is just how much you're able to see walking and taking transit around. You really can just knock out a city. I think Minneapolis was one that surprised me of how much we were able to do, even though we were delayed and lost some of our time. We were able to just still see a good amount of stuff, despite things being closed. But a lot of the landmarks and institutions, we got to see them. They have beautiful architecture over there.
Don't mind us turning around. We were just walking until our bagel shop opened.
Alright, so Skitch and I are walking to the Amtrak station to grab a groom shuttle. As our Greyhound got canceled. I won't let it go. This is where Flixbus drops off. Greyhound is about like a little bit further out of here. It's like a 20-minute walk. Slightly outside the city. But if you're getting the Flixbuses, this is where they pick up. Also, Groom Shuttle picks up here, which is what we're grabbing. Because Amtrak and Flixbus have failed us.
Yep.
They just canceled our route that we were taking. So it was either we take a Groom Shuttle now, or the next option was 5 p.m. and we'd get home pretty late. And I have to work early in the morning, so we are taking the Groom instead. Just, it's a little bit more money, but it is what it is.
Please stand clear of the doors and allow passengers to exit.
Pick between the one bus that goes down Washington or the light rail. Whatever comes first. They're both good options for us.
I hope it's the one.
The bus, because a lot of people utilize the light rail, the one bus just flies through.
Yeah. Alright, we're back home. Jamie, what did you miss most about downtown Phoenix while we were gone?
Just my neighbors, I would say.
Same. So now that we are back from the honeymoon, my aunt had some questions she wanted me to answer, and I'm sure some of you guys are curious about this too, so I'm posting it here for everyone. One of the questions was, which of the cities we visited would we consider moving to? I think most of them. I really am excited to eventually move to a larger feeling city. Realistically, like Seattle and Chicago were really cool, maybe Minneapolis. San Francisco is really cool, but like it's really expensive, so I don't think that's very realistic for us. The next question is, what were some of the best train snacks? When we were in San Francisco waiting for the trolleys, there was a really long line, and so Jamie went to Trader Joe's and he got these Jubilant sprinkle cookies from them, and then these like fruit roll-up things. Those were really good. That was the only time we went to Trader Joe's, so I was missing that for the rest of the trip. We also got like Lifesaver mints, and that was really good just to carry around with us. And then like more practically, we got some white cheddar rice cakes 2 times, and those were really good, like to replace a meal. I just ate like 5 of them. The next question is, what was the worst part of the trip? This might be different for Jamie, but like the whole West Glacier part for me was probably the worst. Like, I was really worried going into it because I had no idea what to expect, and it was pretty desolate. Like, we did get a ride to the little village from the train station, and there was one store open, but like there were no restaurants. It was really rainy the first day. We got locked out of our hotel at one point in the cold and rain, and then the next day, like, it was nice getting to explore the park a little bit more, but our train was delayed by 7 hours. And then that meant that we lost 8 hours in Minneapolis, St. Paul. So that really bummed me out. Like, I'm glad we did stop between Seattle and the Twin Cities to avoid 2 nights of the train in a row. But I don't know. I wouldn't go back again in April. It would be cool to go back in the summer when it's peak season and like everything's open and they have shuttles and transportation and stores. But I wouldn't go back again in April. Next question, what is the best sight we saw on the trip? Probably the Golden Gate Bridge. I know, very generic, very touristy, but we took a bus across it, and then we hiked up to a viewpoint that was really cool, and then we walked back across it. I just wish that I had worn my hat and my UV shirt and sunscreen because I got very sunburned that day, and I was really upset about that. So the next question is, was it easy to sleep on the trains? I didn't have any trouble for the first 4 nights. The last night, I kind of struggled to sleep, but I took a nap later. I had my big over-ear noise-canceling headphones and my eye mask and pillows and blankets and melatonin. I'd say the harder part was getting ready for bed on the train, like changing and washing my face and brushing and flossing my teeth. The next question is, who enjoyed the trip more, me or Jamie? We both enjoyed it a lot, but I think he liked it a little more because I was really ready to get home towards the end, and he was not excited to come home, but I really missed my cats a lot. The next question is, what did I wish I knew before the trip? Probably the whole seating thing. Like, it ended up working out fine. We were sat together each time, but I wish I had known going into it that we were on 2 separate tickets and to expect that. And then, so those are all the questions from my aunt, but let me know if you have any additional questions about Amtrak or the US Rail Pass or anything.